Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my 2 girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 121. Got my coffee, my scrappy Sunday mug, pumpkin spice creamer. And today is Sunday, October 3rd, 2021. This is a podcast where I share my knitting, crocheting, cross-stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. If you are new, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Is that all my spiel? I don't know. Usually I say stuff right off in the beginning, but I don't have anything. I have finished objects. I have a ton. I have 4 finished objects and only 2 whips, which are works in progress. Let's see. There was something I wanted to say. Let me look at my notes before we got started. Oh, Vlogtober. On a whim, I decided to do Vlogtober, but I'm going to be doing it on my Instagram stories because that is just less stressful for me. At some point, I would love to be able to video, and I'm not very good at editing, and our uploading speed for the internet is very crappy. My videos are about, say, around 40-ish minutes, and it takes like 8 or 9 hours to upload. Yeah, so maybe in the future, if we ever get better internet, I might consider it. We'll see. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm 72 Stitches. I'll have the link down below. I have been saving them. So on my page, main page, there is a little circle that has, it says Vlogtober 2021. So I've been saving the stories so you can go back and watch them if you have not seen that I started already. And I will probably continue to save them throughout the Vlogtober. Yeah. I forgot to tell you, I will have all my show notes right down there in the description box. I'll have links to where you can find me, patterns, bags, all that good stuff right down there. I will also have what I'm reading and watching. I'll have that typed out for you so you can search it if you choose to. More coffee. Before we start, I'm going to show what I'm wearing. This is my scrappy dotted rays. I'll take it off for a second. I don't want to move too much because of my microphone, but since it's Scrappy Sunday, I love this. This is my favorite part. I think this is where you start. You start right here. It's giving me all the Halloween vibes. So since it's Scrappy Sunday, decided to wear my scrappy shawl. Usually, actually I wore it yesterday too. I've been rotating it. My shawls, for 1 week I'll wear one, and then the next week I'll change. It's finally getting to the point where I can start wearing them. I'm so excited. I'm also wearing, can't see them, I don't know if I can get my foot up this high. Oh, I can. I'm wearing my scrappy nomadic yarn socks. Yay! See my big foot? Hear my knee cracking? So I am all decked out in my scrappy projects. I'm such a nerd. All right, are we ready to get started? Okay, first, whoops, drop them. My DK socks. These are Knitpicks Stroll. The red is Hollyberry. And then I held it with Knitpicks Stroll Dove Heather. So when I did the toes, I just held the red double since it's fingering weight, and it's a DK weight pattern. This is the DK Vanilla Sock pattern by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. I just put in my own heel. I did 48 stitches, which I believe is the medium. Yeah, it's a free pattern on her website or on Ravelry. That's pretty much it. I have nothing else to say. They're really squishy. All right. Pair number 2. Oh, I love these so much. Oh. Look at these. Oh. I'm a little jealous that these are going to Amy from Happy Little Yarn, but it's okay because I have enough to make a pair exactly like this, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if mine will match. I think it was just a happy accident. Since her foot's a little bit longer than mine, mine are probably going to match, but definitely going to do the bright pink contrasting toes and heels. This is, the heels and toes are Knitpicks Stroll Pucker, and this is Mustache Yarn. Everything is awesome. Shorty socks. These are going to be a Christmas present. I did 64 stitches, 15 rows of 2x2 rib. Rounds, rows, I don't know. What do you want to call it? I guess it's in the round. They're rounds, but I call them rows. So, yeah. Yeah, I think it just worked out perfect. I like to start in the middle of a color change so that when I start the next sock, I don't have to worry about it as much. So when I start it in between the yellow and the orange, and then I knit the sock, and I ended with the blue. So I'm like, sweet, yellow was the next color on that. So it just worked out. It's awesome. Oh, I love these so much. I hope you love them, Amy. All right, and these, I gotta take these socks off the sock blockers, because that's right, folks. I started and finished a pair of socks that you have never seen, and I promise that I did cast them on. I don't remember which day it was. This week, it's been another bad week, but everything is fine right now. We'll get into it in life stuff. I can't remember when I started these. Wednesday? Tuesday? 3 pairs of socks in 1 week. Bam. So this is the toes and heels are in Lolo Did It. I think Angry Rhino. And this is Legacy Fiber Arts in the glass ceiling colorway. Oh, I love these. 64 stitches, 15 rounds of 2x2 rib. Yeah, you guys didn't even see these as a whip. It's been a little stressful around here, and I've been knitting a ton. So yeah, that's it. I do these socks and these ones, I didn't say. I used 64 stitches. I don't know if I said that for those socks. I used Chiaogoo's red lace US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter. That's what I used for both of these. My DK ones, I used a US 3, which I think is a 3.25. It's a US 3. Chiaogoo. I do my socks magic loop, so 32-inch cord. One at a time. All right, one more finished object. Oh, I love this. I finished my Santa. Isn't he so cute? He's got his little blue eye. My camera's not the best. Beads. It's kind of blurry. He's got the little bead mustache and the little sequins. Little hollyberries. So, yep, he is all done. So I have to cut him out. Do you want to see the back? The back might look messier now because of the back stitching and the beads. But it's fine. It's fine. So I'm going to put a piece of felt on the back. Sticky felt. I'm going to cut him out. Trace him on the felt. Cut out the felt. Stick it. And put a tie on the top. And it will be a Christmas ornament. I don't know if I said that. Christmas ornament. Oh, I'm so happy I finished him. I really need to get... I think I have 2 more that I'm going to stitch. And then my daughter has 2 more. So, I might just, put them together, what we have. I think I have 4 or 5 now. So, maybe I don't know. We'll see how much time I have. Maybe I'll at least get some of them on the tree instead of waiting until they're all finished, because I don't think they're gonna get finished before Christmas. And that's all my finished objects. This is Sandy. Is it Sandy Claus? Candy Claus kit I got from Satsuma Street. I will either link it down below or check my previous episode. Actually, I'm not going to link it below, but I will have the Satsuma Street's name on there so you can copy and paste it into Google. She is on Etsy. All right, that is all my finished objects. This is going to be a short episode. We'll see. I always say that, and then it's not. See how chatty I get. In the end, using my Stitching the High Notes bag. I love this bag. I think once I finish this project, I'm probably just going to put another project in there. All right, this is my Desert Vista Dye Works socks for her monthly sock club, which for October. Where you knit a pair of socks in her yarn, 1 pair a month. And this is Somebody's Eating Candy Corn. Now, I hate candy corn. I can't stand it. It's gross. But I really love this colorway. Yeah, I used to eat it all the time when I was a kid, but now when if they have the aisle with all the candy stuff for the Halloween, my teeth instantly hurt for some reason. It's just way too sugary. I just can't. I can't do candy corn. Are you guys ready to be blown away? I started these on Friday. What? Look at this. Look at this. Oh my. I love it so much. I love how there's a candy corn toe and a candy corn cuff. So I have all my markers on there. They're counting my rows. 10 rows per marker. I am putting my heel right here. So once I finished my toe, I ended with this color, which is where I ended this one, or started this one. So I'm going to do the heels later, because otherwise I'd have to cut 4 stripes out. So I'm probably still going to have to cut it at the end when I do my heels, because I want my heels to match. I don't know, I just thought it would be less cutting of the yarn, but we'll see. So I did 64 stitches. I put my heel at, I do 12 rows of 2x2 rib. I put my heel at row 72. That was totally an accident. Usually it's somewhere between 70 and 75, depending on where the stripe. Either for my Desert Vista dye work ones, I like to split in the middle. It's just easier for striping purposes of the heel. Or I like to land right in between one. So I just figured this was about 72, and that's about in the middle of this one. I said, that's good. And then I knit 141 rows in this case. And I measure from my toe to the heel at 7 1/4. And that's where I put my heel. And I wear a women's US, I think 8.5. Pretty sure it's 8.5. So yeah, I have one sock done. And it's only Sunday. I would like to get these finished before the 8th. And I think I can do it. Because they were just so addicting. I was surprised that like the zombie stripes, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you could tell. This one has like a purple base, and then it switches to a like a tanny brown base, and they alternate. It's magical, man. It's magical. So you want to see my second sock? You'll be blown away. Hold on to your hats. I don't think I've ever showed a sock at this point. I don't think I have. So we'll just look at this, guys. Yeah, do you like this sock? I just cast on 64 stitches. I haven't divided it yet. So the cord's still loosey-goosey. So yeah, look at that sock. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to get these to match. Seems like whenever I try to get them to match, it never works out very well. But when I'm like, meh, whatever, then it matches. I don't know. We'll see. So here we go. I would love to have these finished by next. Yeah, they have to be done by next episode. Yes. Because the next episode, I think, is the 9th. No, 10th. If all goes well. So, that's all I got. That is my only sock on the needles. Excuse me. We will talk about future cast-ons in a little bit, because I need some help picking out yarn. I have an idea of what I'm going to do. I was going to finish these socks and then just be done with them until the mystery knit-along's done, the Stephen West knit-along, but I can't have 0 socks on the needles for a whole month. No. So I think I'll just have one on the needles, and I'll work on it in the evenings, or if I finish the clue early, I don't know if that's going to happen. Then I will have something like my jammy pants. Then I'll have something to work on. Oh, I gotta stretch out my legs. So that is whip number 1. Whip number 2, and the last whip is in my Knit for Brains bag. My Mario bag. Now this was another spur of the moment whip. I talked in my last episode how I really wanted to make a stripy Musselburgh hat. And I'm like, I don't know which yarn to use. I have lots of yarn. I can't decide. And then I'm like, I should make a scrappy. A scrappy self-striping Musselburgh hat. So I cast it on. So this will not be all nomadic yarns, because I don't think I have enough to make a whole Musselburgh hat. So I'm just using all of self-striping yarn. I have some Night Owl fibers. I I have some Kirby Werby. I'm pretty sure I have some mustache yarn in here somewhere. Not in this bag, but I have another bag of yarn. So yeah, I just have all these little nuggets of self-striping yarn, and I'm just gonna randomize it. All right, are you ready? I think I'm done with the decreases, and I did like, I don't know, a few rounds. But look at this. If you saw my Instagram, you saw this already, but oh my, look at that. I love the top. So I'm using, did I write down? No, I didn't. I think I'm using a US3. Yes, these are US3s. These are my Chiaogoo interchangeable needles. And I also decided, well, I can cast this on because the Stephen West shawl uses 4s, so I'm good. And I put on a progress keeper, so I will be better at showing you what I finished. This is from Simply Serving, little pumpkin. Decided to get that out. Yeah, I don't use these that often because for socks, I feel like I finish them so fast that it seems silly to have progress keepers on them. But this is going to be a longer term project, and so I decided to put one on. And this is going to take me a while. I'm not in any rush to finish this. This will also be a probably evening project. So I just changed the colors. I know these ones are both nomadic yarns, but I do not remember. And I'm pretty sure they're Harry Potter ones. I think this is 4 Privet Drive, and I think this one is Diagonally. I don't remember. At any rate, if she has these colors, she probably has changed the names. So yeah. So let's see. I'm doing the adult medium. This is a pay-for pattern, so I don't want to give too much away. Yeah, the increase went a lot smoother this time. I think I got it right on my first try, and I got all my decreases done in a few hours. Yeah, I love it. So yeah, that's it. So now I have to knit. I think the pattern says knit until it's 18¼ inches. I might do 19 inches. Make it a little slouchier. It's fine for a slouchy hat, but if I want to pull it all the way tight and fold the brim, it doesn't feel like it's long enough for me. So I might go a little bit longer. We'll see. I want to work on this today. I worked on it a little bit last night. I will probably work on it tonight. Maybe a little bit more. We'll see. And that is all of my whips. All right. Now what am I going to show? I'm going to get a sip of coffee. Oh, well, I guess I'll have you help me choose my next sock whip. I already have an idea of what I'm going to do, but I just want to ask your opinion. I might ask your opinion, and then you'll be like, oh, do this, and then I'll do the other one, because that's how I roll sometimes. So I either have shorty socks or longer socks. For the shorty socks, I have this Knitpicks Carrot Cake, and I'm going to do heels and toes in this Paisley Heather. So that is sock choice number 1, shorties. All right, choice number 2. They're both already caked up. I've had these caked up for a while, so I think I caked this up for summer sock camp, and I never got around to it. So this one is Regia, which I have never used before, so this is why I am leaning towards this one. It is color 03653. I already have it caked up. Blues and purples. I think I showed this yarn to my mom and she said she liked it. I don't remember. But at any rate, if she doesn't like it, I will wear them because we have the same size foot, same pattern and everything. So if she doesn't like them, then I'll take them. But this will probably be a gift for her. So I'm thinking I want to work on these. What do you think? This one? Regia or Felici? Which one? I'm not casting on both because that's too much. I'm only going to have my mystery shawl, my Stephen West mystery shawl, a sock whip, and the Musselburgh. That's it for whips. I'm not going to cast on a bunch of socks. I usually like to stick to like 3 whips, and that doesn't count my blanket whips. Those don't count. Any more whips than that, I get overwhelmed. So we're going to stick to that. I got to move my other foot. All right. So in the comments below, down there, let me know. Regia or Felici? All right, now I have acquisition time. Only one, and it was a spur of the moment, and it came here fast. Holy moly. I think I ordered it on Wednesday, and it was here on Friday. What? I needed a bag for my mystery knit along. I do not have very many at all, really. Larger bags for large shawls, blankets. I don't usually knit sweaters. But yeah, they're mostly just sock and hat bags. So Knit for Brains did an update and they had large bags. I think this is our extra large bag. I don't remember. It's another Mario bag. So I got all of my yarn ready for my mystery knit along. I'm so excited. I got my needles, Chiaogoos, my interchangeable ones. I don't know how big this cord is. Probably way too big, but this is the one that I've been using for like the dotted rays and my other previous one, my Botanic. Pretty sure it's like a 40 or 50, somewhere in between there. And I wound up all of my yarn, not all of it, but since I was using Knitpicks Stroll, I have 2 balls of each color. So I just went ahead and wound up one ball of each color. We'll go through them real quick, because why not? White had a knot in it, naturally. So white, black, ash. Let's see if I can. We'll just do this. So white, ash, black, patina, and pucker. So here are my colors. Oh, I am so excited, guys. I'm so excited. So this is my first time doing the mystery knit along. I'm not gonna lie, I am nervous. I'm really nervous. I feel like I know I've been knitting for a while, and I have been knitting some of his shawls, so I feel a little confident, but I'm afraid he's going to have a lot of new stuff in there, and I don't know. I hope I'm up for it. I hope I can do it, but oh, look at this. I love my palette. I love my colors. So, yep, I am all ready. Whoops. I am all ready to go. Got my needles. So, I'm hoping, does anybody know, like, when the actual clue comes out? I know it's October 8th. And I know that does he live in Amsterdam? I don't know, like, time zones. I don't know time zones very well. So I'm hoping that it comes out like Friday afternoonish or maybe like Thursday night. Because I think this weekend might be a little busy and I'm probably not going to have time to work on it. So, yeah. Nice. Kids are making a lot of noise. I don't know what that was. Anyway, so if you have a rough idea of what time the first clue comes out, could you let me know? I know he hasn't said anything yet. Oh, but it's coming, guys. We got like 5 days. It's coming. All right. I guess we'll go into life stuff real quick. I will share my really bad week, but it's fine now. Everything is fine. Like I said in my previous episode, was it the previous episode? I think it was. I said, this is not going to be the last time that one of my kids has to be in quarantine. It was like one week after the next. So, my youngest daughter, what day was it? Was it Tuesday? No, Wednesday. Wednesday evening, I get an email saying that my Natalie has been in close contact with someone who tested positive. And they said she cannot go back to school until Tuesday. I don't know how all of this works, but it seems a little weird to me, but I'll try to explain it to my best ability. So my kids' schools both have to wear masks. Required to wear masks. Apparently my youngest daughter was exposed, or they found out she was exposed on Friday the 24th. So there was like 5 days that she was already exposed, and they didn't notify me until Wednesday. I understand that it takes time to get tests. So I don't know, maybe they felt sick maybe they got their actual test on Friday and then had to wait a few days to get back results, and then they found out on Wednesday night? I don't know. I don't know how this works. But so the quarantine time was supposed to start on the 24th, and that's what they told me. So it's 10 days from the 24th. So that's why it's really only quarantine for 5 days. I don't get this. But anyway, at any rate, she is fine. She does not have any symptoms at all. So we have today and tomorrow, and then she's going to go back to school on Tuesday. So, yep, that is the plan. I didn't go over reading and watching. Should we just finish life stuff and then go to reading and watching? Just do that. So, yeah, that was my week. It was very stressful. And yes, I did buy yarn. I do not have any in my possession, but when I do, I will show you. Oh my. So yeah, I get these little bursts of the house kind of to myself, and then it gets ruined. And my kid is so bored. She needs to go back to school. This is bananas. But anyway, the teacher gave her some homework to do. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. So we got a packet and we divided it in 3 days, and so she's doing that. It's only taking her like maybe half hour to do it. It's like, you need to give her more than that, but it's okay. So yeah, we've been just hanging out at home ever since that happened. So, yeah. The weather, it's supposed to rain today. It's looking kind of cloudy. It's supposed to rain. Supposed to get a lot of rain this week. What else? What else? I don't know. Let's go over reading and watching, and then maybe we'll go back into life stuff if something comes to me. Actually, it already came to me. I'm a mess this morning. Sorry, guys. I got to my chair. My recliner came on Friday. And our new sofa. And I'm still feeling it. There was a lot of moving of furniture on that day. And, oh, my body did not like it. It was not happy with me. So we put our old couch in the garage for the moment. We're going to have the trash people take it. It is a very old couch. It's like probably at least 13 or 14 years old. It is falling apart. I have done my best to... the cushions were like splitting, so I did my best to like sew them up, but it's just... yeah. The cushions are all saggy. It just needs to go to the dump. It's done. It's had a good life. So yes, I have my new recliner, and I think I'm going to name it Bertha. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that's a good name? I was thinking of Bertha or Bernard. I put a poll on Instagram stories for name references, and Bertha was one of them, or recommendations for names. And I'm like, ooh, I think Bertha's it, because that's what I was thinking. So, we'll see. I think it's gonna be Bertha. I posted pictures on Instagram if you would like to see it. I don't edit and put in pictures. I don't know how to do that. So I need to take like an editing course or something. How to edit videos 101. But my husband is very picky about what goes on the computer, and we have Windows, and I'm recording on my iPod Touch. So it's an Apple device and Windows, and I think those don't like to talk to each other very well, because sometimes I have issues even putting it on the computer. So, yeah, I have editing software on there, but it's not user-friendly at all. It's not. So I have to ask my husband every time, can you help me? And then he gets mad at me. Or not mad, but just like irritated, like, I don't want to help. It's like, I don't know how to do it by myself. Okay, so that is all the life stuff. Now we're going to go through reading and watching real fast. And look, 38 minutes. It's not going to be a short episode. All right, I finished Sun, which is Giver number 4. The Giver series. So I finished that. That's the last book. I also finished To Sir Phillip with Love, which is the Bridgerton number 5 book. Very good. I am currently reading Billy Summers, which is the new Stephen King book. I'm like a few chapters in. I need to get a move on because I think I only have probably like... I got that from the library. I think I only have like 12 or 13 days left. I need to get a move on. I am also reading on my Kindle The Midnight Library. I'll have all the authors to these right down below because some of these I can't pronounce. So yeah, that's what I'm reading and watching. I'm doing the Stephen King book on audiobook. All right, watching. I finished Fargo season 3. So good. I think there's a season 4, but Netflix doesn't have it on disc yet, so I have to wait. We are still watching Fargo. I watched on my own. My husband's not into that. I'm looking at my show notes. We're watching Battlestar Galactica, the last season. I think we have probably a few episodes left and we'll be done, and we'll have to figure out something else to watch. And that's a rewatch. We've already seen that before. We are also rewatching Stargate SG-1, Season 5. I think we're about halfway done with that. And I am watching, on my own, The Walking Dead. I'm all caught up. Yay. So I think there's a new episode tonight. Probably won't be able to watch it tomorrow on Monday because my daughter's still home. My husband has been taking Mondays off because he has extra time off for the rest of the year. So I'm not going to be able to watch Walking Dead tomorrow. So I'm going to be behind again. That's okay. Maybe he'll let me watch it in the evening sometime. And I'm going to start watching Lucifer. Now, I am aware. Lucifer is on streaming on Netflix. But I cannot watch streaming on Netflix during the day while my husband's working. So, I'm stealing one of our discs, and I'm going to use that to watch Lucifer. He's probably like, you can get that on streaming. And I'm like, yeah, but I can't watch it when you're working. So, would he just get better internet already? He's been working from home for almost 2 years. I have like zero time to watch any of my TV shows. Zero. I'm so behind. I still have a season of Orange is the New Black, the last one. I still have, I think, a season and a half of Supernatural. I haven't finished that yet. Grey's Anatomy, I probably have like 3 or 4 seasons that I haven't watched. Probably 3 I haven't watched. It's just very irritating. Stranger Things, I haven't finished that last season. Oh, I miss the days where I could like watch a couple TV shows and then I can watch knitting podcasts all day while the kids are at school. I miss it. And I am aware that, I could be a big girl and just get the internet myself. But if I do that, he's going to be severely mad at me. If I just go ahead and say, oh, I got better internet. He'd be mad. So I can't do it. I have to wait till he does it. Anyway, that's it with my ranting. And that is all of my reading and watching. I think our little town is supposed to be getting like... Is it wireless internet or fiber optic wire? They were gonna dig in our yard like a year and a half ago and they haven't done anything. So I don't know if it's coming. I think my husband's waiting for that. I'm like, you don't have to use that. You can go with a different internet company. Ours is really expensive, and we're not even getting that good of speed. All right, I'll stop complaining. I'm done. Maybe someday I'll get better internet. I don't know. I would love to have, like, really fast uploading speeds, too. That would be awesome. Instead of taking 9 hours to upload a 44-minute video. It is what it is. I guess I should be grateful that I have internet at all, right? Also, in my last episode, I wanted you guys to send me all of the healing vibes because my husband was sick. I didn't get sick. Oh. I don't know. I must have, like, superpowers. Because I'm pretty sure my oldest was sick during the summer with a cold. Then my youngest, and then my husband, and then my kids went back to school. And my youngest daughter got sick. Didn't get it. Husband got sick. Didn't get it. Oh my God. Yes. It must be the coffee. It's coffee. Coffee, the kids or my husband don't drink coffee. So maybe it's the coffee that keeps me from getting colds. We'll see. But anyway, thank you for all of your healing vibes that you sent me. They worked. And here I am. Probably should have mentioned that at the beginning, but I forgot. All right, I think that's it now. 45 minutes. We need to wrap this up in case my phone just, dies on me, because sometimes it does that. All right. So my next episode, I'm hoping, fingers crossing, that I have a little bit of the mystery knit along started. If I do, I will announce it before I show it. So if you are doing it and don't want to be surprised, you can look away. But I will be showing that on my podcast throughout October and beyond if I still need time to finish it. So yes, I'm excited. Is it like 5 more sleeps? 4 more sleeps? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 6 sleeps? 5 sleeps? We'll see. Oh, I really hope it comes out Thursday night. That would be awesome. So then I can work on it all day Friday. I don't know. All right. Wrap it up. I'm just rambling. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. I do love reading them. Let me know. Should I do Felici or Regia as my next sock cast on? And hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.